Ya make us MP adwuma no ya de mawa ya che mienu ne de aka wo so ko hye mra no ya de che mienu so aka ho ama wo sa che mienu no ya woni wo constituency na ye ana woni wo assembly ya ba ko kan wo ya partner to development
okay
ma wo assembly we say me DC oti wan fie de na de bia me nka so mra nkan me di your project echi man ti me ne na be sa project no na maboa no nta no pa bia me na nkasa na chese yon koswo no beto sin kakra
wow
saa nso na wo hwe timamufo a bia ye chairman nkrofo e ka ho a omoso hwe wanim se bia na what afọ asum se Adom FM for ya recruitment bi na meni akwasi menim ni betu amamba ko bi na me dia shem nti se man to hu anko hodom no man tia omoso monte and you become a partner of development with the assembly, not about a vehicle of development.
Sure.
For your constituents. Now what the legislative agreement come. Not just
maybe other thing. Sure. Yamana honorable Asum Jenkau. Great. I was from the camp of the NDC opposition party, the Greater Accra regional organizer Anthony Nukwenu. Tony, Asum Jenkau. Maybe about God, yeah.
Yellow
was it no other
that boy now? Just said no,
no way. I got say good, and I thought your opposition brother. Hey, what opposition would to be to Galam saying who knows what? When you are when you hey, Sikako commerce if I not for camera and the so hey. Turn your position now. Was super me and Muditi and the page. Musuba and another. What that mass? Maybe you can say something what you call me up and suit. Azamba, hey, I know was yet to meet you. I'm ready.
Exactly. Oh, my dear,
you're upon a mintom. Oh, yeah, you're not too. I'm saying, and this is what is I. And this is Muboko. There's a Mugusu Chim. But in the Muchim, we have we have Funyanka die, say Jadim, no news. You say, oh, come, say, feast the country. I know they have a cow, and they have a cow, and this is woman. And this is by a penya kufa pan for moon face of by a responsible opposition. Our responsibility is making this. We say, your responsibility and a man never be brave people. I won't say, a mamma no food, they are no beji, and as I say, Adani, I be BB. Because you're responsible opposition. So, Danny Danu, your baby never should check Ghana for say, you catch him, a banam wakotuno, Mushe Mudachi, Muma Dachi. Na monto aba edi bi papa be si ho amamu mo eni mumma eni munana no entia no na odudwa ne ba si se ba we amakotu yi ene ode nam December enu nie ya mere here isi ade atuni adi na fit me o ya nyina ya fruit trotro boga no fruit trotro yo mate happy birthday and come Lady Corporal Millicent Oforiata or Ghana Police Service Suhum District. Happy birthday and come away with your husband Bennett Oforiata ADB Suhum branch and in Kolanina. I must say happy birthday to you. Why? Lady Corporal Millicent Oforiata. Her husband say Odo pa Obekoswa Dowa Kusiye. And Jabusia Yantwasu say nothing. Honorable campaign me a bow social media. In fact, fix the country now. There was a chroma yashi near Mankoye. Abai near Namoye.
Yo, Minasempa, Mammy Fan Shakas here and come with your phone no pump for him. Gakamini attorney.
Jim FM.
And any day we came about her. This is the Biami team. I know Pesa Mitila. Wa fire house afina wakuma. But you said I mean you so by was so good nose mask. No so ready to be fire. When you was starting from the December 7th. But in koyi. Many yes, I see if it's face the country hashtag. Maybe the imagine like I say me MPP but me kasama Portune Berima. Say Portune Berima say imagine chira me also. Fix the country. It's in order. It is in order. The youth Kwenya your more that's right. So Musa said you fix the country no more. You can't begrudge anybody. It is totally unacceptable so no be back home. So I didn't know Obusa say yanyana kwan ma no obi busa say onya adwuma adwuma ma no ne ho no as they America say a both step are you for the take here clearly osha normal course we chire nyina say yanyina yagitum amanu widen I want to mean kan chire me so amanu mu nyade obi be catch us so amanu mu ago to say menia Tony share gold mass in tie ne ho atona oboa what's not the came one 50 better on. Oh, now, mum, oh, share no matter what cost what. It's not to say a minor editor or Mampenny and nam a quine passo as a share of minor, a manaco, baby a circle, a quarter torting. And it's not maybe make us fix the country for no, and I make no. And you're more right.
Jim FM.
Your task. Oya man papa into no so to busa no maybe name and to say man yet pension I say man mojo and then so busa questions be now say you call your friend is saying demonstration protest in idea now they call we say what they December
me dey toto by campaign amoya
Osha and Bremino, what team that maybe so ultimate fan to
okay.
If he said, they make us oh share the December 7. You may have been here, Tony, when you to see 9 year, whatever I call it.
When you know, breaking protocols.
So, no, it been now Ghana to for at a toy. I know what share the cost of mindful from one. Oh, more breaking are with protocols now. They say India or Multiminjano. Oh, share India, Multiminjan, Brazil for Timinjano. Ghana nyamene dia ho afofi ana yewura o mampanya na do nanko kufado o den toto ye papa to akwam from the beginning etimi containing the we say no pandemic no nya sanka na so e bia se me pandemic cram tie crampo no na bia me nkan tasefo enti yentimi fan toto eno me ana me ka no nyomo buta no de ese ye kasa ye bo mo nkroso ho nyia the fact say emre bia so ho extra mo chese yem for mo kwa ento atopre nto man no em for mo kwa ento atopre o man no me make sure say ye be protect mo kwa amaye so that normal panel mo pray no e ba no menye bi fix the country and American yes we need to fix the roads we need to fix institutions we need to fix unemployment but we share Mpensenpensenmu Ghana wa we took a country and I make from a place and we worked hard. We shared the time we started building this country. The country was on course. We had good testimonies from both our foreign partners, our local partners, you know. And it was gradually getting to that peak until a natural disaster set in. Me come in find say pandemic, you know, every year to Mahama. They don't want any pandemic in the buy. It means that the NDC mess in the pandemic buy. I want to mean fan say Jedra na na do dan kokufado ejumawura enso ana man buy e was a natural disaster a wiase fanan nyina eho ayira omo e kron ka yen yesan ka yen ye kom nchen kosi mu akrampoto omo they are on their knees enti I said don't prepare say aye on my asem e ye nyina ya said ye because many Mammy be not to talk cocoa or quite no.
Yeah.
Your man said 1 month or 3 weeks a main pig. The cocoa say what them. And he or buy a Ciano. Nicole cigar cloud, they say, when I know, did you so? They say, then be untimate content, I say, a baby a queer man. Now, so on one penny at his son on my wing. He understands the plight of this country. Yeah, be. What me can say you are in free electricity, free water, and it's not made by now. It was to support, to augment our effort. And yeah, idea because why yeah, I'm an Mpensenpensenmu, so I say in any joke dabi. But you can see, say, the man is putting in every effort to ensure, say, Ghana gets to a place that we can all be proud of. Meaning, Osha in Kura, Yadia Hotu almost 7 periods. American who no mean nano. Omonto Motiano, and you're talking to Osha, UK who no mean night to Motu, and you're talking to her. Could do something. And it's a woman say we should fix the country. Sometimes we need to look at it in totality. Say, a chrono, we are in a COVID, we are recovering from our COVID pandemic. And for me, it will be very unfair for us to say, we are demanding a lot from the government now. Okay, maybe 2021, 2020, 2019 now. It's a fair play, we didn't see it. But we are not in crisis. If you are suffering now, one,
but honorable, I said, Ubejia to me say, Ghana for at now unemployment in the last 4 years. Ghana for FAC hardship the last 4 years, and MPP are buying Dwaso.
Hardship, unemployment are working. Osha, far. Me, Debia make us say it will be unfair to go back to a government that was taking out for us to come in. Because Ankaya, Uncle but we are supposed to fix it. Osha, you're far by. There were freeze on unemployment, employment. They freeze employment, baby. There were a lot of challenges in the economy that we needed to put all those pieces together.
But you said you had the men.
And the men are working. And that is why, Osha, until the COVID, Ghana was on a steady level of growing. Steady level. Until COVID. COVID, nobody could do anything about it. And I'm going to say, I can't say it's a COVID year. You're Rajon Mahama. And I say, it was a natural disaster. A natural catastrophe. I hate you, Biama, or mine. I can say, I don't win. Or when you have him soon. We shall COVID by a being caught, Nebim back. Your influence in our season. Definitely, the government at a point will have to find a way of coming up. Minimum say, see, many are no more can say, they will make us all share. And I make us say they have their rights and everything. And so sometimes, we should ask ourselves, what are we doing together with the government? They will make as a politician. Many attorney, many asempa.
Yeah.
If you are many attorney campaign, I'm just a campaign. But not campaigning for me, say me first commission button. But campaigning for me, say, and maybe Basono, he will be able to get some environment here, and also business, but to thrive here, and also a cost.
Yeah.
That is why they vote for politicians. To me, and tell them discover the show button. But I will help to create an environment that will enable you to be able to work and also get something. So what I say?
Yeah,
so, on that score, if we are crying for it, pandemic ibaya. There was this man in UK. I think it was 100 years. A retired military man. He worked at the backyard of Nifie, so 100 kilometers to raise funds to support COVID projects in UK. I think he raised over 100 million pounds or so. I'm not too sure. But this is a man who played his role. There were some cases in America. They came up with some apps and some normal kakrabia or the COVID time. It is about time we all come together and say, in our various localities, what can we do to support and be able to hold government accountable for whatever we are doing? It is the responsibility of government. You voted for government to get certain things done for you. You can't take it away from that. But we are at a point that we all have to put our hands to the wheel. I say in Kaboom, we will not be able to say, President Juan Onyewi, because if you are to phone go up, say, talent, you're talented in Kolebo or because of what I do, I will take about 5 of them, train them, and see how they can be. You have supported the economy. The economy will be proud of you. You're able to take it out from there. You can even in your locality say, a problem. Mamin caught a FBM, say, you're COVID pressure womb. Yet, transfers a trabanha, a man Kakaka, and Indians. Yes, Kakaka, it's a Kakaka, assembly in Yakaka. Yan Chassi, now I'm a Dwaso and mine. It is the way of supporting. If we don't put our hands on the wheel, you know, now your casa, your train, Bibia, many a big critic problem. Yeah, we need to take our destiny in our hands at this moment.
And I'm finally, I'm in Tony.
What's COVID time? COVID opened a lot of opportunity for us. And today, Ghana, we are proud that we can produce sanitizers. If we have taken certain things seriously, I'm sure there are a lot of things that we could have produced from Ghana. Because their car sanitizers are shorted on the world market. You know. I don't know how come, but at the point we have a lot of companies who are now producing sanitizers. It is a step forward. And we can do all that. I'll urge my minion, say, they have the right, it is in order what they are doing, but this juncture, let's sit back. Let's see what can we do to support the system because the whole world is in chaos.
Mate, Honorable Medase, Ebusia, what do I feed to her? Honorable Paul Chumberima, a member of Parliament, Doma East constituency, now in Kano. Maminko Anthony Nupenuho, fix the country, at the Omaina say, Omaina Jija.
As a Medase, Medin Chebema, a TF1 Phonina, or social media. Mecha, Ninia Doma, Honorable Doma East.
Yeah. Honorable Paul Chumberima. And yeah, Honorable Doma.
Honorable member for Doma East. Paul Chumberima. Azempa?
Meet you.
Ubia Tuaba.
Adom FM.
Or she named Abanya Ebedin so for in fear 9. Bayan Shishaya a day Ahoto. Nkoswo everyone abrabom. That is the basic reason and yetwaba. Nti aban bana sending shishe na namontu ni ye emfasa nyama no emba wa kwan mu a wo ho kwan say wo complain e dey wo concerns ni frustration etu baby esetu. Nti say wo yetimemuni na say wo asori anopa na ne awoti ye ni say Aban say with immediate effect, taxes say abeto idradie so bibia obeto bibia obeyebia no utia sanitation levy utia financial sector cleanup recovery levy utia some number of taxes. Now we say actually see ya to fan mu enti fan wa turn 5.1 per liter or 5.2 per liter no cost 6.1 per liter. Na aban kasa kachero say we edwumani a ono aban etua oka oni aketua ntumu bi ama. Na obisa ho say ukọ na oba. At the same time so cement every 37 Ghana cedis of 50 Ghana cedis. Insiosu enrani papa wo upipe mu. Omo munye bi krampo no polluted. Enti ene ye won korebrima ye timidi cap esa pipe no mu ene one top pure water to fear omunums you. Enti there's another increase in cost of living because you must get a so-called treated water in sachet or bottle in your house. Then you have doomshare, erratic power supply. You say your doom sub your doomshare.
Doomshare nature say.
Doomshare nature say. Abaiji fan or the farmer. Enti baby muka fan po enti mi use fan that. Let you know how ubo ba reddish. Ekwa na ba low voltage. You see the sound of you know. Omo ndum kra ma won say power ni ho. Odi kakra or prune kakra bia ma so dey jiwe bi so let's share it. Cost sharing power supply and aba. This says nyama we nyina combining with situation of Baba Fro school. Say school sitina IBB. Then you see say there's a high level of frustration in the citizenry. And there cannot be anything better than the kind of outpour a buyer within the weekend. Because anyasa abanibefo say, oh, I'm doing good to the people of this country. Because we see on Yama Kujum Yento. Lorry first was an cost. Say Yamani a perishable good 3-4 days. I say go bad. Your capital is losing. So Yama will not break the confidence of the Ghanaians. Say, me kwana me ba na se me jina fa ho. And this can happen to any government. And all is say thinkers are not sitting by the table to think and put in the proper plan in a nema we nyina ebeba. And that is why the presidency of Akufo-Addo expectation of Funya de to so abano, that confidence has eroded to the extent say people feel deceived, as if say abana ya to no say be yenim yansa na ya ekoto something to aba. Until we are at a situation now, the president must stop talking. I was so alarmed hearing the president talking on BBC yesterday. Because Nyama na okika o hon men ran. At the very things Ghanaians are angry with you.
A bit sadden.
Issues about corruption all kind run. Your fight against corruption, Nimguasima or my Ghana. Yesterday's telling the world say, or no, and you see there, he couldn't quote any figure of corruption perception index, whether he has improved. Ultimately, quote here, but he was able to tell Ghana, if he has to say, now by abonning home model of corruption, but quote the figure you met and where you are today. Yeah, be so about the hunting of your government of a personality odienimku corruption okrum ha. President had. President Akufo-Addo undim say dome level retire last year no man leave 167 days.
So accumulated leave.
Which accumulated leave? Usini Panel resigning. Why did you give him that leave? Accumulated leave is taken as a prelude to say Uko retirement. And yes, we wouldn't say the Panel retired last year June. And our man leave from July. Why I say mo esisu. Obi our who are retired last year June. And at July our man leave. And you are not worried that your president have gone to embarrass the country in that state. Obi ako leave. Obi ako retirement our man leave. Is that what the president is telling us? And for me, saying you have increased budgetary allocation to corruption agencies. Let's go into the books of account and look at utilization. Uma Obi 180 million Ghana cedis. Utilization is 35 million. So have you done anything?
So agency no assess it.
Agency no assess here. What happened? So how far have you fought corruption? Go to the Attorney General's department and see how much was allocated and see what the expenditure table is telling you. Go to Shraj. Go to all other corruption agencies. Yoko. They say how much in a buying any share con Masike say or the Bemo Mudi Dijuma. The question say Ahina the actuals or realize it. And for me, that alone of voting an amount of money doesn't fight corruption. Say with this kind of money tell us the productivity. So with this kind of show me I say someone jumano a juma mu ye de boama ye save this amount of money through corrupt deals and corrupt procurements. But dubious procurement processes have continued to be at ascendancy in this country under President Akufo-Addo. Nyama ensem fata. So on mine no your mind is saying you need come despite our political this because we share last week or so now you can ha na last 2 weeks about the way ye jama yes say quiet yes say show yes say sase and tomorrow we have to be depending on even importing tubers of yam and cassava to eat because cassava is not growing well in the forest zones and now omuye quiet because cyanide and other chemicals are introducing into this small scale mining and illegal mining, as a instance, ozone layer no and then warm because the kind of trees we need in the atmosphere. Somebody body atmospheric pressure. Ama nsu ato and as somebody produce the needed chlorophyll into the atmosphere. Any hobium entiene ewia kakra bo look at a shiwe egu yeso because you say forest no in the name of small scale mining or illegal mining. And ocean yama we now there is a heavy invasion of the foreign interest. Heavy invasion of the foreign interest. Are you getting me? And say to stop this foreign interest, why they need to give money to their foreigners to come to this country in the name of mining. And I told you one of the danger I cry who call river voters to say the sun wind in the coast war, the river banks of river Volta. And also it's leading to pollution in many parts. Which are communities and what's areas, and then they cannot go and fetch fresh water from river Volta. So all these things and government are sitting down and they give permits. Then you ask yourself, are we really thinking for the future? And media, it will be in the best interest of Mpensenpensenmu to call the police to stop harassing the organizers of whatever protest. You see, let people go and ventilate.
No, but any harassing or harassing.
Meaning, the law on that act, then that
public order act.
Any public order act, that COVID one normally. COVID restriction, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Any chrome ha, and then they buy.
Ewo chrome ha.
Any chrome ha ne politics o chrome ha.
Na se munyina mo buso.
Ye busu.
Tina ya mo dazima buso.
Where was the law enforcement agencies? If they think that law was a law they can apply, why didn't they arrest me, regional organizer, or any of the political parties leaders that will organize thousands of people on parks, in lorry stations, in halls, and on the streets? They should allow people to go and because the anger in people, they shouldn't let us compress people so that there will be a volcanic eruption.
Volcanic fire.
I'm telling you. A deep puma obi antimi so anu enti yenjai omo amogan they are adults, they think much better about their life omo dwomo kwa ho and they know why they want to go on the street. They are not going on the street to go and abuse anybody. They are going on the street to show case that we all need to fix this country. Where we are is a shame. 60-something years of our independence and basic commodities cannot be produced in this country. To the government to come and tell you, say, one DC, one factory. Go to the so-called factories, say, what are they even producing? We are still having imported raw materials. So, production said this raw material more kroma krampo yenibi. Yet kroma, Nebeti said there is rice glut in the northern part of this country. Because as we speak, I bind me investing in rice mill within the northern sector. Say, omo do amono, ombetimi nya rice mill, I bet turning the paddy rice into the kind of long grain perfume rice to be able to be exportable. Say also a brand here unya sika kra, obetumi akwaji one kabina domu so that we can be self-sufficient in rice production. You best stop importation of rice. And all other things. These are the things government must be investing in. And then I make it say, a balance of $25 million. Now, or the Ashe Blaster Mukina for AFCON and World Cup and other sporting activities. But you see, Youth and Sports Ministry, a ministry for youth and sports. All we are interested is in raising money for the sports aspect. Where is the money for the youth development, youth empowerment, youth upgrade? Because uko na uko yim rante ni maba wani free insiyo so kwayenum eni sasino so in the name of Galamsey. Say there must be a deliberate effort to rehabilitate those young men. So what is the rehabilitation plan to get these guys into our youth training centers, to get them employable skills? Some of you employable skills, there is an avenue for them to be there to work in the name of what kind of trader. So all those things come back to boost your economy, to curb the importation of some things. Furniture. Look at the amount of furniture that comes to this country. Once we have all it takes to produce the same furniture in this country. So put these young men into employable skills, train them, and put them in a hub to be able to produce. All we need is to get the finishing touches and the finishing equipment for our furniture, and it to be the best furniture on the continent than the kind of furniture we import from these neighboring Western countries. And for me, you better fix your mind now. You need to and you say MP Baba piecemeal, and this Baba piecemeal. So that 8-year cycle, as we speak today, 5 years of Akufo-Addo government, he has done nothing to uplift the plight of the people of this country. Nothing. And it's a shame. So the people have voted for him, and this is how bad he's taking the country to.
Medase Anthony Nupenu, a Greater Accra Regional Organizer, the man NDC, you are joining a higher Adom 106.3 FM. Dwaso Nsem Panel. And also go so what here. And I remember so a special happy birthday and comma Ivan Beresford, Parkwesi Obrimpong Hughes. You are 2 years today. I wish you God's blessing, wisdom, knowledge, and prosperity. Grow in grace from your dad, Johnny Beresford Hughes. And he, Ivan Beresford, Parkwesi Obrimpong Hughes. Oh, Papa say, Yankopa Mao Nyinche. Grow to be like your dad. Why? It is well. Abusia, Yantuaso. Nemom Yantuaso no National Sumame. The Ghana Revenue Authority, as in Kancho BBR taxpayers, teach you and the general public that with the passage of 3 laws, any amendments to 2 existing ones, Ghana Revenue Authority developing guidelines be a beboa taxpayers, any officers with the implementation. And to work on my website www.gra.gov.gh. Now, guidelines are maybe bossing in our obetimi a downloading a few was steady. Administrative guidelines on COVID-19 health recovery levy. Administrative guidelines on financial sector recovery levy. Administrative guidelines on penalty and interest waiver act. About your Commissioner General, Ghana Revenue Authority, SEM Fantumanim. Come website gra.gov.gh. End of Nkaibo. Asumbi Nkau. And I'm about you, Mary.
I mean, come back a crown family.
Yeah.
But if I'm from your NDA, baby, your NDA, have been the area and so concentrated. Was all come back. We can't go back on what has happened. Corruption, okay. Yeah, that's a corruption. We are 2012, corruption boy into me. And confirm you to call baby. I said, yeah, man, say no more, yeah, cry. You. I'm out for to me the Ford, but you can't want them. But I know the issue because we are fixing the country. And you are fixing the country, we focus on things that will fix the country. So, you see, we can't say, Yenya, and Ra, what would say Yera, Nanado Danko Kufanubiano? We will say the government is really on course. Wamaya Hotoswa say, Niaki Kono, papa. Actually, say, Osha in the swa, ever Homae. Who can you ra? Yeah, who can there are Domolovase, Miakata, when you saw very resigning. Yeah, Minia. Me say, Meduma, my resigning beyond. Me leave us, I'm resigning. And 1 month notice, now, Remaono. Me the leave, now, I'm resigning. So it is not out of place, say, woman, as soon as I say, no, proceed, you leave. Now, for resigning, Koso. You can go and check on me, but I may be no, me 2 1 month leave.
This is about resignation.
And you know, and that's what be called Biashe. Once or not, I say, woman, so I know how say my Jimmy leave. Me are not made that Dwaso. I don't know be on the piano coy. No man aso. Say my year Juma, me come home with GM. They will come home with GM no. My year Juma now, my mamma say me home. It is how many na me jet nam de aka ho akọ. As it is in order. And you know, Nana was clear on that. Say one can't say one push. Oh no, you know say you're rather will be pushing out to her. Ubaka say corruption institutions. Your mom is coming use one. Afa, yeah, it's a mini your friend. Yeah, catch us so say you say near me. Say your friend and Kiaman and men better na hand and catch okay better na ha. If you go better match na could be on your back because you can't actually know. But the effort was made by the police. You have been given a mandate. Authority say when you're that song, you be parliament approve to come. Now one corner got now one ya. I don't have a bobby so war. So as I say, don't so I say low shedding. I mean, the Yaman is what I say, sick up on your doom so. So it's try don't say doom so. It's almost a low voltage. Fair if you do so. I'm saying low shedding. I'm saying no crisis. They say yes, low shedding. Papa, then they go low shedding. Sir, Adom FM studio has been crafted to take about your friend is saying about 4 or 5 people. If more than nipa 7 better now, by all means there will be adjustments in here. Maybe nipa bako kasa want it. You have to adjust the person to be able to get the person to speak well on the microphone.
Sure.
What I say. In doing that, you know, by means there will be share of voices. We need to expand our transmission lines. We need to let it be bigger so that we will have a smooth transmission.
Do you bring the 7 people before you start thinking of expansion?
Oh, good. Anything I because say can sad yeah. When in 2015, 2016, when we were signing the IPPs, we should have thought of that.
Did you meet a program that you failed to implement 5 years ago?
Ghana is paying $500 million every year for power we are not using. Whatever they did then may have been in right order because yes, here power no. So in the quest of doing it, you know, you need to admit the fact that yes, you were thinking about the good of Ghana. But a creative problem to see how solve it. So you don't need to come and leverage it and make it to say, a creative problem. One now, who creative problem to one, and now Jacoy. Oh my, power be wouldn't say power, and no man wouldn't say then 5. What is what you 7 now? But we need to make use of the 7. And we need to make use of that power. And no what you man here. And we are not going to be derailed by no more. The tension on person. You see, the most important thing is me Ghana na mo no. Aha na mo. Supra I me free. And no kwani me kura me free. So be so ha, me be akobie. Me ni passport. Be me ni Tony on gold. Ebona be no passport be say 5 year baby e Mbappe. E be to buy left no. But me say they just have to come me kura. E be na hokra anye safe. So
this one you are keeping the public against me.
Whatever we need
where's the gold nose mask?
Whatever we need to protect this country, the better protect.
You see the diabolics of MPP.
Whatever we need to use
gold nose mask.
There's a protecting Ghana piano. The latter part of the submission was right there. Let's come to the point where devoid of political color, devoid of tradition or religious or race, you know. Let's see how we can build the country together, and we all need to play a role. The president is playing a fantastic and magnificent role. As Ghanaians and Americans, we even our local areas. Then many of them can say now I agree. Say what can I say? But you see, if you lose sight of the fact, say the whole world is at the point of most struggle, then you are not being fair to us Ghanaians. Because Ghana for you know that necessity will crack the same from it is a over catches over country because Nelson Ghana they say you oblivious to it. Now you are not being fair to us. But what they are demanding, we all appreciate that it is in order. And you're right, said they have to demand. This is the right, said some cancer sorry now you are too you have to ask question what is happening, what is going on. But if we do so in a way that we will not create tension in the country, we will not make it look like the Ghana is at a standstill, but see how we all can play a role to make the country better. And you know,
Honorable Medasi Bebre, some drink count. I was about to ask you activate phone lines and pick a few calls. Now, Yambram Baby 0302 216 561 and 0 I Yabahopa 0302 216 562. Ubetimi afre na fe. Ode wan watu conversation no mu ebi. Aisha piama me na yemkoya nim why. I'm ready ho. Nim piano to asim bien count. Great. Me da si bebre. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Me pache feminist. Me free laboni.
Ernest Bachientio.
Sometimes asempa, what is going on in Ghana? No, me blame politicians, baby, but me blame more journalists because more access to something free. No more bus studio also. No more cars. Me nanya no Korea. No more to no more show. Want to make cash in Rome. Look at what they are saying there, or look at what they are doing. With the youth, we are very.
Oh. Ebacho, hello. Chama na on come on here the power na gambese we me bisa question eba ne say. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
The friend Akoto me kasa friend me shaka.
Akoto yentio.
Government na wo to see san nipa no ntro. Ghana say poto omo hu ana. Adana ye painful no mo ntimi ka say oh problem ni say na say ye kono ntro uma say de bia wo Ghana de bia mo de mo nsaka dia asay nti painful ni Ghana ombe hu dia eko a ombe tu aban na wo so no fuana asempa Ghana say yo one.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Mr. Sampa.
Yes, boss.
Abu morning.
Gametiasi.
Amen. Kale, o mani dia kubo da say no.
Me ba jon wani.
We e kwabra kube me kaza bi nungwa.
Yo yentio.
Ye na kubo do ye o mai. Baby e basa o bossu. Ba bossu ni bibi. Hello.
Me tio pa.
Aha. Mr. Sampa. Sa, we see that we have a program na dimu pa o. Dimu pa nti. Sa na sa we kwa me safa kan so ye. Na ni program ni dimu pa ba esi ano. Odi no ko do.
Me ba cho me siro yanko. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Asempa na hu tise.
Gametiasi.
Eben kwa de yenje.
Eben yentio.
Yanko pon self. Na me mbo this no about. Na me share my this all the NDC national executive. Asempa, me so Ghana for the new mo pa tere. Okodi that actually to me man, the man pen and other. Me too come in tiafi. Come on, see abanya na mo see say Ghana for us ya dance na every morning. Omo re see ana. Come on, see radio so and na Ghana no here man. Ghana nyesi. Ghana we 26 May 2016. Mpensenpensenmu na simply ka to be Ghana to Korea. Then Africa. Korea Ghana fi ase kro no. Korea mo nyen so no. Nti so opportunity a, mo mo nyen so no. Ghana se so mo kro no ye. Corruption e Korea ti se na. Corruption e ku se no kromwa. So what you say? Mpensenpensenmu na do. Amamo bu no. Enye no mzaw. So bet na na ye te ka so na ye mo bodo. Amamo bo ni na magana enye sa. So the nyama be situ akwam. And I can say, "Mum fish Ghana, Bukate say, we are cheap, we are this, we are so we should fix ourselves. If the leadership is bad, we can never fix ourselves. Fix the country and make sure that everything is what it is. What it is the country is empty. The citizenry will fix themselves. Ya brem ni sa mo ndabra. Ya wona say, ya wona ko mo die.
Matimedasi. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Tell me them.
Odempa.
Again, when you catch from Vancouver.
And you.
And Mama, good morning. No, I'm Shami brothers in the Abangamania, income you for Canada. Oba, and a FIFA MP, Amasaman. I will film Kroma Santaman or Boy Jumapa. Over. I came for my demon way out Kakra. Some was going to be a mocha. Young men say, Meboa. And in Jomadina Trawa, medical and say, Musui. And then there's a slogan of Mokai, young come and said, young Tom and said, slogan men tiase ana o mka me keke ma men ka bi nche o se wunya nsuo enomo a ebeboa o wunya bi dware a ebeboa o eni se wo sha atade na abo watch na se wo di gold chain kuko no wunya nsuo anu wunya nsuo nyare a emfa so be ne wo so
Abusiame Dase, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Boko dia.
Boko, tate na left, me ka free Eastern region. I so an issue.
Bajo yentio.
Me how ka sa no say na do mbo modnya association for no ocha wonka. Na ye bre pa ocha yenka. Na ba ndia se bi hu yo kire. Me ye NPP pa ye youth organizer but in fact problem na o ma ye ku ye bre. Me ba se me how ka.
Jim FM.
Abusiame Dase bebre. Hello.
Hello.
Odini baby afrefi.
Asampada da tituni samankase.
Ala si joyentio.
Yo me da se mamintia na mintia bedwafo. Ye penifo no. Omo so le ntuna mo na so. Say tie story here by from Etiwana. Ye so mo national security. Eti metre na nado danko akufuado na masre interior minister. Na masre national service national security for penino. No investigation because party no executive nibi any MC is ni DC is nibi egu party nani mu ase obi ase soldier atade o authorities awo forest amosheti wa forest motimi akowuram mi de minim say security personnel bia ba kroma o report to police station so that the bibi esia yehu se wa bakuru ni mana atampanya sanete
metie pa
ya ambusi hu akobusu wo edise kenye forest for ni bi na ehu mu na omu bisa mo se platundra ekra V8 edimi bisa se omu no V8 no mu nya firi no mu de koy ye besere ye mpanifo no enra ye panyi bi e wa sanda wo is ha ono da ready na no wo se jumai woni wa yi na ye ye ko bisa wo ba bi wo se me de ordinance say jemu se onye da esu witness eti ye besere enim gwate no e ya do so dodo na na
mate Abusiame Dase bebre. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Asem Pamba Choi to say.
Ya meti ase.
Ye de radio.
E ba cho de baby afrefi.
Yeah, me kasefi botiano. Me kasefi botiano.
Yeti we Abusia.
Okay. Me pacho me in my opinion no I am say ye jai one of the most important organs na ebuama man yo no koso, and that is the 275 parliamentarians no. They sit down and approve all these laws, policies and many things are executive no de ko honom na kind of the can say obi kura more majority. But and then so I create a hang parliament 137 no. Why are they not responding? That made me question, no. Mr. Abraham said the one moment let Ghana down. The 275 people thinking for 30 or 31 million people. These 275 people are letting the entire nation down. And you will be see to me rise on them. They have to answer us about so many things. The loans they approve, the project they approve for 30 million people. Na say abaye basa. Intimidate so say ye jai won and the Yako executive no, but they have contributed much to the deterioration of this nation since from inception a parliament.
Abusiame Dase bebre. Me fa call chato. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Azanta.
Mr. Koteni.
But Mr. Koteni.
Yentio.
So me dasi. No I call me the power. Asempa. Share Nanadu or so my me gonna say asem my baby can say asem because ya you said that I said papa tabu on fan ko for fit no mu ya talk about that say share Nanadu or so my Ghana or collapse economy or panic debt e Ghana for Nanadu buy over position kasati abusabo. It's never over 170 billion, but nothing to show. Haven't built a single project. Of course, we said no about the the free SHS excuse. Free SHS no get the be anymore. Free SHS are constantly 10 billion. Even at all 10 billion and you own your sika. No, yeah. If you ever start 170 billion of five. The next fund and then what to be able taxes what to our position is fought against taxes. And not what to taxes no. The land of war position or say petrol 40 cities, Mama Timording, and the petrol and 30 cities. What I say, cement, Mama Brisso, 23 cities, and there are 52 cities. In all this, almost serial callers, over communicators that are radio swap. Nanado Yeduma, send someone back to Subakan, they are making Ghana so angry. It's a Ghana for me. Without it.
Well, I've got to miss me that one of my last caller. Why? As I'm drinking, I am to Asobio. A special happy 18th birthday and Pamela Sewa Ado. Pamela Sewa Ado. We are 18 years today. Happy birthday to you from your mom and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Ado. I'm going to say, Pamela, we love you. May you grow to accomplish everything that the Lord has actually designed for your life. It shall be well with you. Why? Obi anywhere. Obetimi atwa wonkwaso. Pamela Sewa Ado. Yami Shrao non to wonkwem. It is well. And I was here once again. Happy birthday. Once again. And Belinda MFA. Happy birthday to you from your sweet husband. You are too much. Belinda MFA. Happy birthday to you. I don't know you're in Chinamon fan count preko. Anyway, it is well. Young Quayanim. Honorable Galamse.
Galamse was some dear. And the kind of na Sena Minia Tony Shas, you know. The environment, we all have to speak against Galamse. Galamse, there's no way to justify Galamse. As a Galamse at the papa. And you're that. You're Nanado has on the minutes Abujinapo and Namono Metuno, and Namon. Osha Namono Metuya Namoa. You said that Shasi and so emphasis. Now, Mujidi say, a becon kind. If it's a Sana, you never kind of environment, you know, your bedroom pampers will be no Ghana. What any intimate now? I'm still for my intimate now. But it's a old charge was so big than I say, Krayako too. And to win a baby cry, to so I need him. And I will say, your cassette, I'm still quite biazo. In any form and shape, Biano. We need say it to justify Galamsey, and we are confident. So, share your rat, my butcher upon, and then the team sort of Masha say now. Clearly, no, the fight, we may not win it, but will definitely reduce the effect of it. And then I will call on again, say, I'm here for your politics. And when we hold your politics are now, or mine. But I'm saying your political, we say, maybe me can say, Kofi, former organizer, friend saying
Kofi Adams.
Original and also now Oka and Semi-Far, Kuku for her UNTI. Wow, because we all have to let an effect in your failure. You find the policies. And I think that Galamsey issue, we have to detach it from political colors. Now you're tackling head on by everybody. The step now the minister no taking is in the right order. Then that's me get me interview. Then I will come. I told the bia I will say you're judging now. I say a jail license bia na katoko bia about to be answer. Your review system in ebio. And I think what the minister have done and I say and Galam say me one baby say and so bia me kwhwe na fena me Galam say it is a damn pan up say ni pare. But ni bank pan na ya so ma Galam say I'm saying, like I said, don't me find share of mine be and now some man will be. But it's a collective something now. Send it for back, and I'm saying, was there? MPP buying, and I'm saying, has been there. And she said, the politics, automatically you will destroy how we are going to see the end of it. But when we focus on it, say, I'm saying, son will be afraid, and I'm saying, you know, we have to. Young Crawford go more fair campuno. I'm only leading Crawford to be a guarantee. They both have a corner. Yes, China. You are more president to say, or more prime minister can say. Say China for him Ghana. then ana moba number 2 galamsey wa Ghana fanya ne so mo sade ko hono. These are people sometimes we need to fix themselves out. I know say na yewra o take a course wo na ka say yemfa ahemfo kran poso nka ho. Eno mejetum edum na bia ahemfo no mfu ye nya bi ko mo no mo ko no so o mo kire wo so but ahemfo no so o take a course da se wa daruma e die esrew o mo so mo ngwa go mo na say be mo ton sa si su kra ma galamsey foi enti no for galamsey issue there asempa I don't have much to say, but all that I'm saying is that we should rally behind the minister and the team now what's and I'm confident that team will definitely produce a result. Let's take away politics from it. We should condemn it entirely with everything. We should not detain where you say Australia because of issues it's the climate. The climate change is having an effect on them. And yet say it will get to us. The carbon emission. We wanted to reduce carbon emission by over 30,000 metric tons some 3 years back. Have we been able to achieve it? We may not have been able to achieve it because of these galamsey activities. So we need to fight this thing head on. We need to tackle it head on, and without any political iota of political things in there. So I will encourage the minister. I'll say he should go ahead. The whole country is behind him. We are all in support of the fight. And we are confident. The media, you two have to come in for us because media, so most of them taking up seriously. Na mo ba man for chi name and shame be mo ti so panyin bi ano opinion leader bi na mo name shame
mo sha chire pa and mo sha chire
say una obi asema
this is sha chire
obodin na
party executive sha chire
na etin aboan
party where you
family asempa what na kan papa
sha chire
what discussion wo ho
ya chire
na me no na ye bre enti no mesre say media phone so mo akwanya bi na ya papa bi kan say parliament for no parliamentarians atomre bi a your hands you no want to be bad what me galamsey jana betima yo ko galamsey am fa licenses bi amba ho me yes so say the licenses but 2 horse and 5 to galamsey a obi be di atum ya be agu oh come yes so say be do gate na no ku enti let's all rally behind the minister and his team. I'm sure in our various localities again, we're able to identify your home crofobuni and lambera ni bikae. I'm saying action call me era bonzo a boom ye juma. Sade said I said mabunu a cambom. Now you are fighting galamsey. The galamsey menace has come a long way, and we need to put a stop to it at a point.
Pati, honorable Medase, Tony, Bremame.
Is it one of the reasons here fight, your father na koto nsuomi you say our mind is only on galamsey. That thing is mining. All form of mining is here because of my Ghana. Be it Newmont, be it whoever, they are all not helping this nation. What the license, percentage are in and they divert the most rivers in this country. They say more entitlement into almost diverting you. Almost say quiet no the way almost pay. Cause Newmont says from way to say reclamation papa ben akoso ohonum. The then Anglo Gold Ashanti baby almost 2 years now. Kwa de kwa say ne ye betimi adua body e wo ho mana ye yana.
Adom FM.
These same companies baby almost free bano. Baby almost 2 gold. E was South Africa. E ho ukọ ho na nnua e grow ohonum. Ade no mo ba oman mu a almost saying they are not replacing the trees, and we think they are doing as good. And in here, all we know is in Kwaranegu Kwaenum, yes, they are in a certain form. But my friend in Sigalam says so. And Jaumo Edilines is now more man. There are things that we need to correct in some of these mining agreements. Many agreements when you know na bufo nti ankrofo ye galamsey the catcher say retrenchment am ye wo Anglo Gold emra omuji oboase gold Ashanti Gold ye Anglo Gold ni padodo omuyi we dwuma mu a ya amomu reference package papa no enu na di galamsey be kroma uyi obi di obi ye dwuma 30 years 40 years na because ya Tom company no ama amanonefo package no nye nti kofu say okay say any underground no ye ni be gold no wo ye kita map no so engineers are no mo nime dwuma no omo and omo start a share small scale mining kakra ne ade no China for be domu and a say a crew mu enti nhihye bia o man be ye in terms of investment no it must be in the best interest of the people of this country who yen nhihye attractive foreign direct investment that's a sign nhihye no and bow timamufo a you open up the country for chaos. So these companies that are buying all the large tracts of mining concessions on mutu gold no and name no asempa you need gold I share in some. Why is the government not putting it compulsory by force? Say every mining lease I yes Okroma no some mining conglomerate also see mining refine also see gold refine Okroma. Identity na yentimi nyasa. Why? That is a question we should be asking. And then now, Newmont as of today, ultimately see 1 bedroom refinery room ha. Anglo Good. Any Omamugu Dwaso why are they not building refinery in those areas? To be an employable avenue for the youth. No too good now, run with the cop. So say people will be happy. And as they are giving the license to divert water, diversion of water and pollution. When we should be diverting the course I either. Brim staff. We should be brand new month are diverting at the cost of their mining. So why are we only blaming small scale miners and galamsees? And I didn't even man you need bring who say you quit your mining. The way mining are cost will come and Bwagana no you quit your mania in ye. Government should be focused so that confidence will be there. Now, need the revenue. I say, edi share education mu, edi share health mu, edi share insurance mu, so that people will have confidence. Na ye too gold Okroma na say come dey. Asase amedoso, ochina ubehunu na say o ye di concession ya man enti mini baby amedo biom. Where are we going? Mimi nyi wo achima ekropon at least about 5 years I stay on. Na insuo tini ne ya no ene san insuo no ye friend no mrempo ni nyina ewu and all those people kwa new month need to go to honum but you need to bring galam say for me if this fight will be sustainable and good for this country the laws on mining must be relooked at and you in parliament have a role to play in this because nobody bring galam say act there the acts that are being brought for review and amendment mining acts
Mate
who the shame say Mimi concession you are creating an illegality within the act and that cannot be countenanced.
That's it. As you get count, honorable. Oh, you are not going to me 3 seconds.
As in yes,
now they my Odia Chia constituents and Ghana for.
Yo, that's a sample. But me attorney the kind. Say diabolic the gold in or Pennsylvania gold already say gold and answer okay.
Me yamo.
But then I work on my chadoma is for but na yan catch from say nsema ya kan wa no ho hia. Galam say enya de pa. Nti doma is ni bi ye bia. Me dey say me do na ye chewa. O fra me kra me do me phone na shew. The area na can of course we need to look at the in totality, mining we say yes, it's a suggestion that we can take on board to see how we're going forward. And I strongly believe, say, as we fight it together like this, we will definitely get the results and get the right buttons to press to make Ghana a better Ghana. My Ghana for United States, the COVID-19 call it. COVID-19 will hop up. Many no smart. Social distancing, a woman papa. And it's all Ghana in our one here. Yes, COVID-19, no, I will honor young war panny bia. Men PP. So repair who pierce so my no smart and show.
Panny cramp, dream, Munya first donation.
Madam, I say,
time upon second job, no one. This guy.
Abosia ankwa ma ye de betumi emre ne so a nyame ne here Coming for Sedama Caroline and the social media on the Dimijinem Aisha Ibrahim Kofi Hassan Listo Wakwajo Joy lead producer Josh Tigo your programs manager Adom FM and Adom Branch your general manager Abdullahi Awudu I was in the question Dwaso Nsem Panel Discussion Happiness, your work and happiness. A Jumani and Niger. Black Eye, Ebetanasi. Solid guy. Very interesting to listen to. Otiena, our vibe. Somewhere now, what to office, you would this is the time. Black Eye, Ebe take you over. What feeding in the hand. Work and happiness. Tata Bana for Titi. A producer will take you over. I was just stay safe and be good. It is well, my crowd.
Remember